Um, Salutations, peoples of outside space. I am Celestial Saturn, and I'm back with another dating sim. Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim, which has been teased quite a bit as as a very weird little segue for all the people simping for a lot of the killers in Dead by Daylight. And as soon as I heard about this becoming a game, I couldn't help it. I had to play. And well, looking at the pictures right here on the loading screen, it's gonna get weird. But whoever they got to do the art style for this, kudos. New game, new file. Well then, let's start a saga. The Return of Kyle Banger. Oh. Oh. Eh. I can't back up? Okay. Can't back up, so Kyle ban. Either way, Return of Kyle. And I am slightly afraid. But I like the Calypso drums so far. Also, I'm not going to try to do accents like I did in Find Love or Die Trying because I actually heard how I sound like that. I have the range of a baked potato with no flavoring. So, not doing that. Let's see. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. Did I die in This Is Purgatory? You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. This is Get Love, Find Love or Die Trying. Huh. Why do I always go for the ones where I don't remember a thing about myself? What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Might be from all the seawater you drank. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute. Or can I go on? What? Who talking? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Guys, the ocean is speaking to me. I think I have to go to the hospital. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Kyle Ban. May I continue? Please go on. Yeah, I'm hallucinating really, really bad, and I'm pretty sure I need to see a doctor before I die from dehydration. Okay, then, as I was. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, and other. Is that coming out of me or coming out of the face? Because either way, this is disgusting. I'm pretty sure the last dating sim game that I played, that title should have been for this. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How'd you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easily. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. I'm gonna do the smart people thing and get out of there. You run away from this wretched sight and begin to run. But the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Yeah. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you, your footsteps erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering your lack of options. You've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There is nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. Ocean, go talk to Moana. I don't want this. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Unless you're from Disney, where the oceans will talk, the animals will talk, the wind will talk, and sometimes you get to have a chicken. But I agree, oceans do not talk outside of Disney and DreamWorks. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Why is it bloody? You look down and find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. Why is Wilson messing with me now? You stare frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please? You turn around and what you see waiting for you, your jaw's about to hit the ground. Okay. All right. At least they don't look scary anymore, but not gonna lie, it's adorable, and these are technically the killers I would love to play in Dead by Daylight. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out. Yeah, here's curiosity, here's fear, here's desire. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. Is this what my generation has been reduced to? I mean, not gonna lie, can't blame them for what they done, but we've been reduced to just horn dogs over everything. Oh well, I'm already playing this, so might as well. What do you do? Toss it back, be nice. You bend down to grab the ball. It's warm for sitting on the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles rip as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps? Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Okay, hold on. Who's been reading my mind? Because strong-ass woman who can kick my ass is my aesthetic. Give me a muscled woman. Yeah, I would never want her to let me go. I mean, killer status strong, but I get where this sentence is coming from. Try hard much? Ugh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. I wonder, is this what the killers do when the survivors are not in any of their domains? Don't be scared, Kyle Van. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. Honestly, what do I look like that I throw them off so badly? Am I like grotesque? Was that my head in the ocean? Because if me just literally walking up stopped you guys from playing your game, then you guys were not that good at your game. And, like, seriously. Calling me a nitwit? And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with that. What Trapper says when he says it, that's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. So you can punch through my skull with no problem. I'm gonna leave you alone. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. I agree with you. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Really, like, seriously, guys, what in the world do I look like? There was no character customization in this. Seriously. Guys, what do I look like for any of you to be talking to me? What's your deal? What brings you here? Spooky ocean hallucination voice told me to come over here and probably was running away from you. And Huntress, let me tell you, like, the way that you throw axes is like the way of champions, okay? Like, and you, Trapper, was it? You could just fuck off because I am not a fan of your bear traps. I know you probably get mad at me for saying it, but I'm not a fan of your traps. That's it. Spirit, I do not know enough about you to really make a specific problem or compliment, but I'll just say that the way you look in this game, sweet. Just awesome. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Was that a euphemism? The Wraith. A deep sigh. Okay, so he's the Wraith. Okay. That was Wraith. That sigh means he's done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. So he's the absent-minded, deep-thinking poet type? I'm gonna have a hard time talking with him. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. See, that's a better insult, dude. You're improving. I just want to know, can I kill him or not? Catch me if you can. You know you can't. And what's with this pose? Dude, we're not in a bodybuilding competition. Go sit down. Like, seriously. At least not yet. Now, you can't be adorable and have an axe, okay? Oh, yeah, not yet. Am I one of the survivors from one of the past games that just somehow washed up on here? Is the monster that's specifically usually after me not here, which is why I'm only kinda safe? Hey, Kyle Band, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Should I say something or should I not say something? Stop being so indecisive about what I can and can't do. I did enough of that in the other dating sim game, and I'm pretty sure people were pissed off on that too.